Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday afternoon, September 29th. We are looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and SPY. Well, I wasn't here all day, and now I'm looking at what transpired. Bottom line is this: there's just no resolution to either the monthly or these weekly balances. Yesterday, after that tremendous run-up by the bulls, triple distribution day. Now, again, I said in this morning's video I knew it was short covering, but the fact that they got into the gap, defended the balance low, got off it pretty good by about $10, thought they had a chance to at least go fill the gap, go up in the daily and see how we end the quarter. Well, today, not to be as they take back the entire day and make a new low on the year as we broke 360. As SPY makes a low of 359.70 on the year. Only to come back again as the market got too short. It got too short in A, B, and C, relieved some pressure. Got too short again in HIJK, relieved the pressure in L and M. All we have again is the day's high and the day's low. We're only 8 wide. I don't count end period. Triple Qs, same thing. They only end 7 wide. Days high, days low. Now, I did not see, I'm going to have to look to see if Triple Qs took out that weekly low that we spoke about. In fact, as I'm speaking to you now, let me check right now, because they had not taken it out. I'm sorry, the monthly low, not the weekly low. The monthly low was 269.28 back in June. So they did. They slightly stretched it. So they finally took out their monthly low. But again, not by a lot. So buyers are defending this tremendous 5-month balance on these indices. But on the flip side, they can't get any traction to the upside as we're in a 5-day balance. So that's all really. There's nothing else to read into it. A market in balance is a market waiting for more market-generated information. The weekly is clearly down. The weekly is balance. The daily is balance. It stretched the balance high yesterday. It stretched the balance low today on the daily. As far as destinations, and one other point, I will be here tomorrow, but I'm in South Carolina, and tomorrow's supposed to be a pretty nasty day here with just heavy, heavy rain and wind. I will be here trading unless we lose power. As far as destinations, on the upside in SPY, we have today's high of 367.11. You should have everything else from yesterday. Now remember, there's price vacuums, right? We took back all of yesterday. The next destination besides today's high is yesterday's high. Now I know you'll have to use some of these reference points from the triple distribution day, but again, a lot of those were taken back, so they wouldn't be as much of a factor tomorrow if we go up again. So it's amazing. And on the downside, we have a daily low of 359.70 as a low. Now, we never got to that weekly gap, right? 359.17, and that gets filled to 358.82. So they didn't even test that today. Think about that. They took back a whole trend day from yesterday, the sellers, a triple trend day up, and they couldn't even go test the other weekly low and that gap. Mystifies me at times how they stop at those levels. For ES, today's high is 97.50, and today's low is 36.22. And then just on the chart, and tomorrow night, we will recap all 3 of these indices charts. So again, the monthly stretched it. Now again, at some point, we have to make a determination. Does it go down the monthly? Does it stay balanced? We've been stretching it now a little bit, right? 362.17, but we only stretched it down to 359.70. It's a little over $2. It's a monthly. It's over a $70 balance, so I got to give it some leeway. Okay? What the sad thing is for the buyers part, I thought they had a chance. Last quarter, we closed at 377.25. Well, unless we have a tremendous rally now tomorrow, we won't come anywhere close to closing unchanged on the quarter. Thought they had a chance to do that after yesterday's action. So that's got to be disappointing for 3 quarters down in a row, and especially the way we're finishing it, possibly at the lows of the year or not far off the lows. Weekly, again, as you can see, is firmly down, and the daily, 5-day balance. stretched it a little bit to the upside yesterday, stretched it a little bit to the downside today. Now, one thing to note, this is 2 days in a row, even though we got below it today, 2 days in a row we've closed below that trend line with the lower lows. However, we did make a lower low. So we'll see. This should be a pretty explosive move if we ever, not if, but when we come out of it, right? If we finally get legs to the downside, like I said, we can see the 330 level in the S&P. If we come out of it to the upside, again, you're going to get a lot of shorts trapped over these past few days, weeks, and the bottom of a 5-month balance. Thanks for the likes and subscribe, and I hope you guys had a good day trading. Stay safe wherever you are, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.